Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
First world, come in and take a seat. Pay us no attention, it's all conspiracy. We have satire and parody, some funny, some perverse. If none of it's offensive to you, you'd be the first.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
I knew
knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
And now for something completely different.
And welcome back to another episode of Reality and Publishing Comics with me, Paul Gomez. Now, I tell everyone just about every time at the beginning of the show that I try to make this show to inform and let people know what the problems were that I kind of face. Right now, we're kind of in the middle of a campaign of Kickstarter, and it's pretty hectic, and we're going to touch base on that. But instead of guests, we have a few family members, co-hosts, if you will. So without further ado, here are my co-hosts.
Best intro ever, man.
Yeah, right. Well, I got a lot of background issues going on here too, so I was like, oh, wait a minute. I hope the house ain't burning. Laurie, how's it going?
What's that?
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. It's Wednesday, man. It's great. It's not as hectic as it was yesterday for me. But it's still pretty up there too. I mean, that's what happens when you run a Kickstarter, right? Everything happens all at the same time, and
you're fulfilling at the same time. You got some of those books in, so I can't even imagine the headache. You're fulfilling, and you're running a Kickstarter, and you're helping me out, and you're helping countless other people. I don't know how you do it.
And I got sick kids, and I got exactly an hour before I have to go cook dinner, so that way I can be done before I go on my next interview.
And on top of all that, you got to listen to Rich here. Rich, how's it going?
It's cool.
What? I'm good. What's up? What you guys doing?
Oh, Max. How you doing today?
Hi, Max.
It's Max.
It's Max.
Max is here.
Man, are you ready for your launch?
When is your launch, Max?
April 6th. Tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
That's
tomorrow. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
What are you launching?
Yeah, what time is the launch, man?
Human Hunters 3. It'll probably be about 7 p.m.
Ah, fuck, that's midnight. That's screwed. I'll stay up for that shit.
Everybody's trying to keep you up at midnight, Rich.
I know. Poor Rich.
I know.
He's just always awake for everybody's stuff. But we appreciate that.
There are so many projects launching this month. I mean, just so many.
Yeah. I know.
Kickstarter, there's over 250 projects going at any time now.
Yeah, but so many comics right now. I think I can count about 50 or 60 of them, Now, I can't think of them off the top of my head, or I'd list them all off. But man, there's so many great ones.
Yeah.
Too.
Sam Vera just launched on, I think,
Nut Brigade.
Nut Brigade is going. Carissa's going to launch next week. Avalon's launched this month.
Oswald Chronicles are still going.
Oswald Chronicles.
Limbo.
Turnus.
Yeah.
Tim's project, Cryptid. What's the name called?
Call of the Cryptid.
Call of the Cryptid. They just launched on Monday. Yeah, amazing. I had to go look.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy the number that's out there right.
That's the competition, boy.
Yeah, right. I'm ready. I mean, don't get me wrong, because like I said, I'm ready to toss mine out there and see what happens.
Well, are you funded yet? Did you get funded?
No, not yet. I still got $64 to make gold.
What the? If it makes you feel any better, the last time we were together was on Tuesday. That was yesterday, right? I have no idea what day it is. I haven't gotten any backers either since yesterday. I'm still at the 81. I'm like, 82, please come save me and put me out of my misery. I just need, some forward momentum would be great. I'm at that middle plateau part where everybody's like, ho hum.
Yeah, and I'm not one of these people that go and check Kickstarter every day or every hour, but I've got like one of my best friends who's my advisor, and he's always kind of messaging me, we need this to goal, and I'm like, it's $64. Calm down, it's the first week.
Right.
Oh man, whenever I'm running a campaign, I fuck that thing all day long.
I do for the first few days, and then after that, it's just so like you just build up this anxiety, you know. So you have to stop.
And the thing about it is, like yesterday, I spent like 6 hours running like ads because, like, posting the ads, and I'm like, I'm not gonna check the Kickstarter after 6 hours of posting stuff. I'll check it tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you guys see the cover that I gave a peek at?
I don't think so.
Let me see if I pull it up here. So I have his name is David Sanchez. A beautiful cover, and he and I talked about my story, and he knows what kind of is coming, and I let him tackle a character that we have not introduced yet, and we're not going to see her for a little bit, but she's major character, right? So what he's doing with it is really cool. Let me see, how do I share this? Go here. I'll go to here. Yeah. So it's this beautiful woman with part of her face has a skull like superimposed. It's like you're looking through her face and you can see her skull. He just does such amazing work, and it's all hand drawn.
That's awesome.
You know, it's just amazing. So he's like 99% done with it. So this is like an extreme close-up of her face. You get to see a little more with the cover, and then of course it has to be lettered. But just
what kind of sociopath doesn't use the dark theme in Facebook?
Doesn't use the what?
The dark theme in Facebook.
Me, I guess.
Have you seen the cover that John Stinsman did for Human Hunters 3?
No, show it. Show it. I want to see it.
You just turned it in. It's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see it. Throw it up there. Sexy lady.
Oh yeah, I saw that today.
Are we just showing boobs today? Is that what today's the theme is?
I'm not going full boobs right now. I'm just going half. I'm going like not boobs at all, but just like boobs without boobs.
Yep, and that one has a not safe for work variant as well. So we'll have 3 not safe for work variants on this campaign.
Goodness.
Not because we wanted to. We just ordered covers. Well, we ordered covers from people, and they turned in a safe for work and a not safe for work version of the cover when we got done with it. We didn't order it that way, but they did it anyways. So I'm like, all right, we'll take that. Thank you.
Right?
They don't charge you extra for those?
No. I figured we would have been, but they must have just liked the project and wanted to do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is our boobs.
That's a cool cover. I like that. All zombified up and stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about like what happens to things that used to be taboo in this world are would be less taboo, but still like messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a new kind of like minority class. They lose their rights. They start losing their memory. So really easy to take advantage of. Could become property. Could but how long is it okay? Because after a while, she's not going to smell good, or there's issues.
No, I mean,
you better use some protection. I'll just say that.
Body, especially out there in the desert.
Well, I mean, it's everywhere. So
yeah, I know, but I'm saying out in the desert where the Pale Rider stuff has been taking place, they would decompose rather quickly.
You would need lots of lube. We'll just put it there. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
This wasn't the subject I picked.
The reality of publishing comics is that you have to really put some nasty stuff in your book.
That's not even the meaning of the
No. You don't have to. That's your choice.
That is true.
Choices to be made.
True.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's all fine and well. Everything's got a place.
Until someone loses an eye.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. And then it's a party.
Right.
Yeah.
Woo! Now you're a pirate. Hooray.
R, my favorite letter in the alphabet. R.
So we're going to talk about my campaign a little bit, but before we do, we mentioned that long list of people's campaigns, and I want to definitely highlight one that we didn't talk about.
Which one?
What would that be?
That's Perotta Blood and Mud. I mean, if you go get one comic, go get Perotta Blood and Mud, then come get mine.
And then mine.
I've backed Perotta Blood and Mud twice.
Yeah. But I mean, we can't have a show without mentioning that, right?
Yeah. You can still get that. I asked Doc. I was like, "How's the campaign doing?" I was like, "I wanted to go check, but obviously I can't because he's shadow banned." You type in Perotta Blood and Mud into Indiegogo, it will not come up.
It doesn't come up in Google anymore either. It used to come up in Google, but it doesn't anymore. So
I don't know how that works.
They've really shut them down. And apparently, from what Dark Gift said, is that he had talked to Indiegogo, and they're like, "No, we don't do that. We don't shadow ban people."
Right. Then explain to me why no one can find my stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what he said. And the guy was supposed to get back to him in a week, and that was 3 weeks ago.
Right. Right. Yeah,
we're
if you guys haven't seen Paul's campaign, man, it's really cool. Just this image we were talking about, we were dissecting this image itself, and it's like, this is what you get on page 1.
Yeah. That's why I call it, just to say, I call it Indie No-No now.
Indiegogo is now Indie No-No.
Indie No-No.
No.
No. No. Unlimited power.
And I tell people, this book right here is action packed. I really wanted to do something different that I haven't done. I've included action a little bit here and a little bit there in my past books, but this one, it was like the action that actually runs the story. It kind of
got some John Wick shit going on.
Man, I'm telling you, this
Looks
is some different stuff. Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is that's good with the long hair with the trench coat, but he shows up with a lot of weapons. I'm just gonna say.
That's a cool cover, man. Both of those, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
Who you got doing the covers?
So Santa Spina's doing that first one, cover A. The main cover is by the interior artist. Beautiful cover right there.
Yeah.
We got that second one that's Jeff Mute's version of a gargoyle right there, and right there in the middle of a stormy night. I mean, it's just him ready to pounce, and it's just a beautiful cover.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And we're waiting on
stuff is good. The city in the background.
What does that look like? Oh, I love that.
We're waiting on that 5
cover.
gatefold cover by Zach Spivey. I talked to him today, and we should definitely have something soon. I'm telling you, his art is amazing. We might also have another cover or two just on the horizon, right, Rich?
Cool.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Right, Rich.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about there, Paul.
I'm just saying we might.
We probably will on Sunday.
Wow. I mean, I wasn't, pushing the deadline, but hey, guys, if there's going to be one that Rich is bringing to me Sunday,
I will bring one to you Sunday.
Check out the campaign.
Check out the campaign.
Yeah.
Got Rob Zombie. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Spivey looks like Zippy Top.
No, Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie. Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah.
He looks like Forrest Gump.
Wrong.
After he did all that running.
I just felt like
he did all the running. Yeah.
Running.
I just felt like running. Why don't you
$63.
$63.
$63.
What's $63?
That's how much I need to get gold.
That's all he needs.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
I hope you get it.
Here be all of our variants. I'll show you. Oh, did you guys see the color page update too? We just did that.
Man, and that shirt. I love that shirt of Big James. I love
James.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. We made like a Big James like a fan backer level because his Funko Pop is the one that's up this time.
Yeah.
So, and I hope 2 more people back it because this is literally the only time we're running this.
Yeah.
We're not going to bring Big James Funko Pops back. So
Didn't they just like destroy a whole bunch of them just recently?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
they did. Because they're oversaturated in the market, so they took them out.
But they could have just gave them away, man.
Yeah. Nope, they put them through the shredder.
Fuck.
Got to destroy them so they don't. So it maintains the aftermarket pricing.
Right. They do that with designer bags and shoes all the time. They just shred them. So I don't know. Paul, have I told you about this character right here?
No.
Carlos? Okay, so Marco has another book that he's the main artist and does everything for, and it's called Mauka. And it's an apocalypse story told from, I think, the island of Oahu. So it's not only that it's an apocalypse, but it's like you can't leave the island. There's no communication in and out. There's no supplies coming in and out. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you got to go, same thing, like back to the tribal ways in order to survive. And they have this character named Carlos that is Puerto Rican, and he's been in another book that Marco and King Eddie did together. It was like a 3-page little preview that they worked on together that's published in Image. So this character, Carlos, is now showing up in our world as well. So it's very interesting. It's like they call it the multiverse of Carlos. But it's just interesting to see him kind of walk through all these places. He's never the main character, but he's there. So he's now in Path of the Pale Rider as well. But Marco's the only one that draws him. So it's interesting to see him, all his different iterations in the different worlds together through Marco's eyes. So here's the guy that was singing in the ghetto. He is now in pieces.
Yeah.
He's got pieces of car sticking out of him. It's a bad day. And then this is the
rocking the dad bod too.
What's that?
Rocking the dad bod too.
Yeah, well, I mean, he wasn't in great shape beforehand, but now he's in way worse shape.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you might say that yesterday would have been a worse day. I mean, today, even though he's dead, he's not completely gone.
But he's like, oh, guys. Like, ah! So Marta did a great job there. We're setting up, what these people are going to look like and how they react and all of that. So that'll be fun. Here's our variant cover A, which everybody's a fan of. This reminds me of Georgie from It.
Yeah.
With the red balloon and the yellow rain slicker. Very much so. And of course, our Big James cover. I think he's going to have one every issue just because people love him, even if he's not in the issue. Which he is in this one. So
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, pretty much. Cocaine Bear after death, and he's still around. Little face.
Big James is my favorite character in the Path of the Pale Rider stuff so far.
That's everybody loves Big James, and all he did was show up in issue 1 and just ruin Jude's day. Really ruin his day. But everybody's like, Big James! And I'm like, really? I'm like, he'll eat you. And they're like, we love him. I'm like, he'll eat you.
He's the teddy bear, though.
Right. Carissa's like, you need to make a plushie. And I'm like, dude, you and your plushies. And of course, this will be the David Sanchez cover that we were showing.
Is she there? So. Is Carissa there?
She's not. She's busy today. She was invited.
Okay.
But the Choose Your Own Adventure is still available as an add-on. I just got my hands on some of these today. Let me take this down. It's amazing how they turned out. Look, I would love it if you guys would run a little bit, like you guys can vote on your choices, but it turned out amazing. And it's
cool.
this beautiful look, and it's a spread cover from Marco DeFillo.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah. And I think it's funny that it folds on the horse's head, because if you've read issue 1 and you know what happens, I think it's hilarious. I was like, Marco, like I didn't know that you had that in you. He's like, is it too soon? And I was like, it's kind of too soon, but okay. What do you think? You guys want to run the gauntlet?
Yeah.
What's the gauntlet?
You're gonna try and survive the Choose Your Own Adventure. What do you think, Rich?
Sure.
All right. Are you all gonna play together and vote on things to do, or?
Sure.
All right.
Is it a multiplayer kind of book?
What?
Is it a multiplayer kind of book?
No. But I mean, yeah, you'll have to. Okay, talk amongst.
We'll just vote. We'll just vote.
Yeah, we'll just vote.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's 3 of you, so that works. But there's more than one answer sometimes. Anyway, so you walk into a saloon in the wasteland, and it's a rather rough place. It has a wooden bar with a couple stragglers. Everyone has masks or bandanas covering their faces. Behind you is a giant wall of bounties with pictures and descriptions. You casually sit at the bar, and the barkeep slams a mug of something in front of you. You check your pockets, and you have a pocket knife, 10 silver pieces, and a canteen. Do you drink the drink, no questions asked, turn to page 2, or refuse the drink and walk over to the wall of bounties? Turn to page 3.
Yeah, I don't want to drink that crap.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah, see, I would have drinked it. But I'll go with
One
you.
for, one
We
against.
can go
What
to
do you think,
we can go to
Rich?
the wall.
Drink the drink or go right to the wall?
Go to the wall.
Rich?
What? Go to the wall.
Rich is having a great time, everybody.
I am having a great time, everyone. Yes. I am. I'm having a great time. Go to the wall.
All right, so you're going to check the bounties. You walk over to the back of the saloon, and there's many bounties on the wall. Noticing some are for alive and some are for undead, but 3 stand out. So here's your choices. You can go for the Skinner, undead, $500 reward, brought in any condition. Jane Doe, presumed alive, $200, brought in alive, no questions asked. Or feral dogs, condition unknown, $25 per head.
The second choice.
Yeah, I don't want to go after the Skinner.
Yeah, let's go with the second choice.
I got the Skinner. I claim the Skinner. I get the Skinner.
They all voted for Jane Doe. The Skinner is a great path to go, by the way. All right, Jane Doe. You choose Jane Doe.
Scared.
Yeah, you should be. You choose the bounty for Jane Doe for $200, brought back alive, hopefully. You bring the yellow paper back to the bar and hand it to the barkeep. He says, "This seems like it's your first bounty. Do you need any weapons for this trip? I know I ain't got no money. I could just take it off your reward when you get back. If you get back. Would you like to purchase a weapon? A rifle for $100, a taser for $200, or no weapon purchase? I have a knife. I'm good.
$100 for a rifle for sure.
Yeah, why not?
Let's go with the rifle.
Right.
I mean, I got a pocket knife.
Pocket knife. Not that it's, I don't know how good that is in this world, but hey. The barkeep looks you in the eyes and says, okay, get going. This bounty isn't going to catch itself. You ask which way to head to start looking, and he said, head west of here. That's kind of an inside joke. Anytime that Jude St. Clair asks for directions, people just tell him west. He's like,
head west.
Okay. They're like, west, just go west. You head out the door and into the evening. In the low light, you see a wild hare scamper across your path, followed by a tumbleweed. and then another tumbleweed. The sun is going down. Although the west is pretty dangerous at night, you see a fire in the distance, not too far, maybe a half a mile farther. So now you have a rifle, so you could take no chances and shoot Jane Doe in the back with the rifle, or approach Jane Doe and talk to her.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
You got to bring her back alive.
I was about to say,
bring her back alive.
Well, she's not dead. She can't die. So
I'm going to question her and find out if she knows anything about the skin.
Oh, no, you don't get to ask about the Skinner anymore. You're off that path. So
I mean, we can go up to her, and if she gets crazy, we'll just shoot her in the front.
Yes, right, yes.
Why don't you just make an RPG so that we can go play our characters?
Wait,
so we can go play ourselves in your universe.
I mean, we need to, don't we? I don't know anything about that, so maybe like myself and Max need to talk about setting up this world and how it would work, but because I've never DM'd and I don't know like anything about world building in here. But
dude, it'd be awesome. I'd love to play an RPG based on your world.
It would be terrifying.
It'd be awesome.
And it's cool because you can die and keep playing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. You just get come on, man. The never-ending story.
All right.
Never-ending path of the Pale Riders.
Call yourselves the Pale Riders. All right. So you approach Jane from the side, making no effort to muffle your sound. She notices you about 15 feet away. You raise your hands to show her you are not armed. So you're not approaching with your weapon out, okay? Mm-hmm. And then stop for a second. May I come sit by your fire, ma'am? Jane nods, and you come to sit at the fire, but still, a little bit away. She's cooking a stew over the fire. She pours you a bowl and offers it to you. It has meat in it. She says, "It's wild hare stew. Do you want to eat the soup?"
No.
Yeah.
There. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a skull upside down. Like if you put it this way, you can see that it has a mouth and a jaw.
Yeah. She can have her own nasty soup.
I like nasty soup.
Eat the soup or politely refuse. It's not like you're going to dump it in her lap. No?
I politely refuse. That's my vote.
Politely You politely refuse the soup. She takes out a spoon and helps herself. She looks up at you and asks, "Are you here for the bounty?" You reply, "Yes, but tell me why they are looking for you." She sighs and says, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you. All I can say is that I need to stay alive and I need to stay in the wild. Humanity depends on it." Next to where she is sitting is a medium-sized wooden box. You watch it in the flickering firelight. Did it just move? You clear your throat and say, "Well, I either have to bring you back or pay off my tab at the saloon. What do you suggest?" And she pulls out a coin bag and counts out 500 gold coins. She holds them out to you. "This is yours if you just walk away." You reach out to take the money, but freeze when the box jumps. Your eyes go to the box. Her eyes flick to the box and then flick back to you. Take the money and be on your way, traveler. Do you open the box or take the money and go?
Take the money and run.
Open the box. Come on, where's your adventure?
That's a lot of money. 500 gold coins.
I can't be bought. I'm a bounty hunter, but I can't be bought.
All right.
Rich, you want to open the box or do you want to take the money and run?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You guys are going to open the box?
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Open the box. All right.
Open the box. What is in the box?
Grab Jane's hand that's offering the gold and yank her to the ground. You pin her face down and contemplate the contents of the box. She fights, but you are much bigger and she can't do anything. The box quivers. You stay seated on Jane's back and use your knife to pry open the box. It creaks open and you hear, "Mama?"
Oh, shit.
You slowly open it to reveal a child's head. It blinks at you and says, "You are not Mama," and starts to cry. In lieu of tears, a scream emits from the head, even though it's impossible.
See, you should have gone after the Skinner. You guys should have went after.
What did he say?
He should have went after the Skinner.
It's not much better. You drop the box and back up from Jane and the screaming head in horror. The head is face up and starts wailing louder, louder, louder. You cover your ears to the sound. This is abnormal. The ground shakes, and beneath your hands, you hear the howling of wolves. Tears run down your cheeks and blood out of your ears. Jane picks up the head and tries to put her back in the box, but it won't shut and the screaming won't stop. She looks up at you and says, "What have you done?" Blood runs out of both her ears, her nose, her eyes. She coughs blood out of her mouth and collapses into the dirt. You are choking on your own blood.
Yum.
Fall into the dirt as your eyes explode and you hear the approaching wolves before you lose all your senses. Oh boy, what just happened? Your adventure is over, and what the hell just happened? Try again, turn back to page 1. We have a nice picture of a baby head screaming. Decapitated baby head. Hey, Carissa. So anyway, you did not win.
What?
And I don't know where Max went. I feel like
We
totally
had
missed
an
the
adventure.
thrilling, epic conclusion of your first try at the Choose Your Own Adventure.
We had an adventure. Of course we won. What are you talking about?
There is a way to beat Jane Doe. There is a way to beat the Skinner. Carissa, what the Everybody wants to open the box.
Yeah. Open the box.
All right, Pops, what did you think?
Oh,
I want to go after Skinner.
Did you? There's a picture of the Skinner. I had him draw it.
Everybody was scared. They ended up with a box with a baby's head in it. See?
Yeah.
Could have went out killing something, and you guys went after a box with a baby's head in it.
We killed something. We killed ourselves.
Yeah. See? After the Skinner, man.
Don't mind the person on the other page being eaten alive by bugs.
I'm ready. I'll go after the Skinner with my bow. I'm ready.
All right, you want to go after the Skinner? Can we do that, Paul?
Sure.
All right.
Anybody else going to join me, or y'all going to hide over there with that box?
They're all dead.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It was a head in the box. Yes, it
What's in
was
the
very much a
box?
throwback to 7. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going Skinner. Turn to page 6. Do you want to purchase a weapon? It's the same. You can purchase a rifle, a taser, or no weapons. Did you hear the stunning conclusion, Max?
Yeah, the cry-faced baby that made our ears bleed and everything.
Yeah, your head exploded pretty much. You are dead.
Yeah.
There's no katana. There's no
katana.
Rifle, taser, pocket knife.
Pocket? What?
It's a folder.
Yeah,
it's
pocket knife.
It's a folder. You know what I mean? It's not like a Swiss Army knife. I'm talking about like a spider comb thing.
Give me the rifle.
You want the rifle?
Rifle. You need to get up close and personal. Pocket.
That's why I wanted a katana. So I could get up
All right, no
close and
katanas
personal.
yet. That
Take
doesn't mean that
limbs. You got to take
this
limbs.
is fun because in the first 2 issues we're in the Wild West. Guess where we're going? We're going back in time to where the undead start, and so we're gonna be with the riots. So there could be a volume 2 because now we're in a completely different time setting, so things would be different. You know what I mean? So instead of being in the West, you could be trying to escape as an undead while they're hunting for you, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so the barkeep looks you in the eyes and says, "Get going. This bounty isn't going to catch itself." You got the rifle, right?
Yep, I got the rifle.
You head out the door and into the evening. You see a bunch of tumbleweeds. The sun is going down. You see a fire in the distance, maybe a half a mile farther. The Skinner is a lone figure dressed in Western apparel, boots, jeans, 2 revolvers, a large knife, Long sleeve shirt, gloves, bandana covered face, sunglasses, and a large hat. He stares into the fire, unaware of your approach at the moment. Do you shoot him from afar with the rifle, or approach and talk to him? Hopefully he won't kill you immediately.
Shoot him with the rifle.
Put a bullet in the back of his freaking head.
It's not going to kill him.
I know. It might slow him down a little bit.
He's undead, though.
I mean, a scrambled brain doesn't do much. Yeah.
But he's the Skinner. You silently crouch in the dirt, focus your rifle on the Skinner, and pull the trigger. You hit him square in the back, and he flings forward, narrowly missing the fire.
Back of the head. I didn't say back.
It's a book.
This is why we need a game.
Exactly.
Okay.
Jump on your feet and sprint towards the camp. The Skinner is pulling himself up and reaching for his hips, pulling both revolvers. You stop in your tracks and aim again, pulling the trigger of your rifle, hoping to beat him to the shot. Click. The rifle jams.
Oh, what a trash piece of crap.
Bang, bang! Shots ring out
this piece of shit
back at you. One hits you in the chest and the other in the thigh. You fall backwards from the force of the bullets. The Skinner saunters over while you squirm in your own blood, a feeble attempt to crawl away. He stands hard on your foot, making you cringe. He uses
Hold up. I'm not dead either.
Not yet. I'm not done reading the page.
Pops, you rolled a 1. You're gonna
He uses his other boot to flip you over and squats down, pointing his left gun in your face. You freeze. The Skinner turns his head away, lowers his bandana, and removes his glasses. He turns back, and you gasp. Where his eyes should be, there are 2 empty sockets. The skin on his face stops just under his nose, and an eternal toothy grin exposed into the night air. You scream in terror as he pulls the trigger. The Skinner takes out his knife and removes your head from the rest of your body, and takes his time removing limb from limb and lining them up by the fire. Your head gurgles in terror as you watch, because remember, you're still here. He comes back silently in the bloody knife in his hand and skins your head from the nose down. He reaches into his back pocket and pulls out the curved needle, a curved needle and thread. He begins sewing the bottom of your face onto his own. Satisfied with his work, he picks up your head and plops it down next to the fire and pulls the bandana back up, puts on his sunglasses, and walks off into the night. The last thing you hear is the howling of dogs in the distance, getting closer. Sorry, adventurer, your time in this story is done. Try again. Turn back to page 1.
See, now our head is in the box. No.
See, if you would have listened to me,
what's
up? If you would have listened to me, we would have had 500 gold coins. I
should have taken the money and gone. But again, there is a way to beat the Skinner. And there is a way to beat Jane Doe. But you got to encounter 2 lovely deaths. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's the beauty of those games, is that you die more than you live.
Yeah, in the beginning, I think I made it where there's another one where you don't even have to choose the bounties. If you drink the drink, you can go on a caravan and try to help the caravan to pay back your tab too. So there's other things that happen. Sorry.
It's really cool. I like that.
But you also have to remember, in my world, bullets don't do anything against the undead, really. So
yeah.
That's why I wanted a katana, but you wouldn't give me one of those.
Taser. With the undead, use the tasers. Takes them out for a lot longer. But that's only if you know what you're walking into. Like the feral dogs, you don't even know if they're alive or undead or what.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if they were like rabid or something. Or
how do you know that how do you know the clown selling the rifle and the taser is going to sell you a good taser? He sold me a shitty rifle.
No, crap, exactly.
You should have checked your weapon before you left, Pop.
I know. See, this is why we need an RPG. That would be a lot of fun.
I wasn't allowed to check the weapon either, Paul. I wasn't allowed.
It'd be pretty easy. It'd be pretty easy to make.
It really would. We could have a blast with this.
Yeah, it's something else. But we need to get farther into the story so that way I'm not spoiling the story. You know what I mean? Because you guys will find the answer. And then if you find the answer, like if once we get past that, then I'll let you guys play and you can hunt for that answer yourself. You know what I mean?
Well, see, the whole thing is that we can just play adventures in your world that don't have anything to do with trying to find the answer. Just
that's that. Right.
You know,
but I mean, like the things like the spinner and the baby head are like, they're borderline giving things away.
Well, you just have other adventures for the game that are just like side trips.
Yeah, that's
once you get to the point where you're ready to reveal, then you do like a main game and all the side trips already fit to it.
Yeah, you will need to be an upper level to go after that dude anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So do all the side quests first so we can get there.
Shut up, Vic. We're having fun.
For extras?
Don't make a game. Just keep making the comics. No, hush.
Oh, look. I have comics. These are what came in this week. And I'm
These are
shipping
what
them
we
all
want
out.
to base the game on.
I
They're
love
called
it.
comics. Yeah.
But I also wrote a choose your own adventure. It's freaking fun.
And the choose your own adventure inspired a possible future RPG because
That would be great.
dude,
People can play in my world.
I want to play you. Just like I
Wearing
said,
the proper
even if we're not chasing, even if we're not chasing the reason or the cure, even if we're not on Jude's journey,
Right.
we can make a journey of our own.
Yes, we can.
You
I think
see
that would
what
be a
I'm
lot of fun.
saying? It's
Make
like
the game after the reveal is done in the comics. Well, we can do it before. We won't spoil everything.
we do it
we can do it
before
a
we're
couple
just
different ways too.
trying to survive it, right? And then
Yeah,
after Jude figures it out, then we can go figure it out too. You know,
Once
but
Jude
like,
figures it out, it gets a lot more difficult.
yeah, you know.
It's a lot more difficult. But
But
then,
there, you know, there's lots of stuff we could do just setting the setting the basis for the world. Just
you
going
could
out
visit
and playing.
Santa Claus and see if you make it out alive.
There you go. See, there's lots of things we could do that you haven't even included in your story.
This is true. We haven't gotten there yet. That would be lots of fun.
Might be stuff you might add to the story later. You never know.
Yeah, and that's kind of what happened with this one is like I wrote these characters and then I wrote them into the main story. So that's what I'm saying. Like now that you know how terrifying the Skinner is, Jude runs into him at some point in the story. So
He's so scary.
Huh?
He's so scary. If I'd have had a katana, he'd have been done. Pieces.
I'll remember that for the next
Well, I mean, I'd have had to get good rolls too, but at least I'd have had a fighting chance. You know.
I don't think so. He's something else.
Oh, you hit a 1, Pops.
I don't roll too many ones.
Skinner is one of the badasses that walks through this place that kind of breaks the rules.
Paul doesn't watch
I have
our
rules
games.
in my world, of course, but he walks something different.
Paul doesn't watch our
That
games.
is something
Paul
different.
usually kills shit. He don't roll too many ones.
Last game we played, Pops killed all the bad guys by himself.
Killed
He killed
everything.
8 of them, and there was
Killed
like
everything.
10. He killed 8.
It's
My
crazy.
kids are getting into D&D. I just can't get back into it. I don't know.
we're having
Battled
so
a
much
giant
fun, Paul.
spider, and then it bit me, so now my character has a phobia of spiders. Thanks, man.
Guys, I want to show you something. I just finished this out.
Do you have a tattoo of a spider on your back?
No spiders.
Can we focus
Show
on
us.
what I just? Well, you got to blow it up.
Oh, you want me to push the button?
Oh, sure. We have to
Oh, I
blow it
pushed
up.
the button in. And
Nice. Is that for the?
That's Rory.
Flapper book?
That's Dorothy.
Yeah.
Changed her a little bit. I shortened her hair a little bit more, so it looks more contemporary. Yep, we're coming back. We're coming back.
Yes.
Good. Good.
On that note, I am going to go to sleep. It is fucking late, and I will speak to you cats later.
All right. Peace out, man.
See you later, Rich.
Night night.
So glad to start shipping out your cover. Oh, he's gone.
He's going to do a cover for Prelude.
Is he?
Yeah.
Exciting.
He's doing a cover for Ninja Bimbos too.
Yeah.
Rich,
Getting busy.
Rich is turning into a cover artist. That's what Rich is doing.
Well, there's so many of us that are like, Rich, we want a cover. He's doing Slaughterville. I think he's doing interiors of the next one.
Is he really?
I don't know. I don't quote me on that.
No, I know he's still finishing up his.
Who is?
Rich is still finishing up his book, The Roar.
Yeah, I know. That's why he can't get it done. It's because we're like, give me my cover, damn it. Momoko? Which Momoko?
I don't know. Vic has all these, he has all this new stuff that only young people understand, and he says all these things that us old people don't know what the hell he's talking about. You know?
Peach Momoko is a cover artist. She just won Eisner.
Oh, okay.
It's tadpole language.
It sounded like a fruity cocktail. Like
Momoko. Oh man, her covers are.
I was like, I kind of want a peach flavored from alcoholic drink. That would be great.
Are highly sought after right now. I mean, her stuff's on fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you lit it on fire, like it had alcohol in it.
Yep.
One track mind.
It's got 151 in there.
Just like that.
I used to drink 151 and Dr. Pepper when I was growing up, but I had to stop because I don't drink anymore. Too much
Probably
medication.
where you got that cough from.
Probably. But I got too many medications and I can't drink anymore, so I don't.
Yep, you can't do that. You're like, I feel funny. You're like, oh, your liver just stopped working temporarily.
Pretty much.
Yep.
That's pretty much the way it is. The doctors were like, you can't drink on this medication. And I'm like, I don't drink anyways.
Can I drink if I don't take the medication? I need that to live.
Because
yeah, don't.
I used to promote concerts a lot and put concerts on, and when you can, and I didn't want to drink around money when I was dealing with money, taking in money at the door and paying out bands and all that stuff. So once you can hang out at a bar and not drink, you can pretty much not drink.
Right. Because the temptation is like smack dab.
I used to go to the bar and get orange juice, and everybody thought you were drinking a screwdriver. You know, it looks like you're drinking a drink. It's, I'd sit there and drink orange juice all night. I drink at home. Yeah, with nobody else. Oh, you know what I mean? When I drink, I do tequila shots usually, and I do it right here. I don't do it out there where I'm going to be trying to drive or doing anything stupid or talking to police or getting in altercations with asshole people. I drink at home alone, usually.
You're getting altercations with your dog. Come here, Rocky.
See, I come out on the losing end of that most of the time. So.
I kind of want to line up some shot glasses on the edge of my pool. That would be great.
I got a pretty nice shot glass collection back there. I do.
Yeah.
I want to get shot glasses for my books.
I was thinking about that too.
Vic, you couldn't get into a bar any bar I've ever been in. How did you even walk into a bar? He'd look at you.
He walks into the bar, they just turn around and be like,
"Get out!" He'd just be pointing right back at the door. You're in the wrong place, Junior. Turn around and leave. And he calls it a crappy local bar because they wouldn't give him any water. Bars don't have water, dude. That's not what you're in there for.
Well, I was sending pictures of Dwayne Fink over to the sculptor people because they're going to start working on the next Funko.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Speaking of drunks. Dude that falls off the table. That's the next one.
Yeah. The guy with the answers.
Yeah, he's got something.
The guy
Is
with
it the
all
answers? I don't know. Well, I know, but you guys don't know. Jude has no clue.
As it should be.
Huh?
As it should be. Can't give it away too early.
No, we're flashing back to the past, so we're gonna stay there a few episodes and see things unfold. But I love being mean, where it's like, this guy knows the answer. Let's talk to him. Nope, you gotta wait a few issues.
Yeah.
But when we get back, he will tell you some things. He will.
I love it. I love flashbacks.
Do you?
We did a flashback in a flashback in Mary Machine Gun issue 3. And it worked.
Yes!
I was impressed.
Flashception. No, Paul, you never write a flashception?
Oh, I wrote flashbacks. I mean, just about PTSD was pretty much the entire flashback.
Yeah.
I'm at flashception, where it's a flashback and a flashback.
Well, I think there were 3 levels in PTSD.
That's true.
Yeah, so I mean, I really can't say much about that. And then first issue of Bushibu, I think there was like a flashback.
Yeah, there is.
And the prelude is just, I'm telling you,
it looks
before
good.
It starts.
It's what?
It's way before it starts.
So it's an entire flashback. The whole book is a flashback. She wakes up, and then the rest of the book is a flashback. No. Really?
Well, I can't tell you. You got to buy the book.
Spoiler!
Actually, haven't you read like the first half?
I don't think you sent it to me. That's why when you were like, when Charles was like, I've read the script, and I was like, what?
You were picking on my lettering.
What?
Remember, I sent you the first 10 pages lettered by me?
That was that. Yeah. I did read it. I'm sorry. The lettering was so terrible, I blocked it out of my mind.
It was. It really was. I mean, it was me trying to letter because, a publisher asked to read it. And I was like, my letter's not going to get to it overnight. So and they're like, no, just put words on the page. We don't care if it looks good or not. I just want to read it. And I'm like, are you serious?
I tried lettering. And I was not successful.
Oh.
You made Don cry today? What'd you do? We're going to fight now.
What'd I do?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
What'd I do?
What did Paul do? Do I have to drive to his house? Oh, man, I got to go.
Mean old Paul. Mean old Paul.
I know, right?
It's already that time. It's already been an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
We were having so much fun dying in the West.
Yeah. Go West.
Here we are.
Oh. She read PTSD. Yeah, I tell people it's a hard book. It's got that tough love kind of feel to it.
Here it is. Here's the Choose Your Own Adventure, people. If you haven't gotten that, it's so much fun. You can have it as an add-on in this campaign. It'll probably be an add-on for a lot of campaigns, but it's there. So order one, and then you can play as many times as you want to and die and play again. See if you can beat the Skinner. It's interesting. I think the other way that the Skinner kills you is actually worse. Just saying. Nick, I thought we were friends, man. We're not friends? So sad. There's Paul.
Yes.
$63 freaking.
I know.
Yo, come on, yo.
Nick, help this dude out, man.
Yeah, and we got PTSD and Cryptic Haze on the digital tiers for this. I'm telling you, it's some great stuff. There's a reason PTSD won an award. I mean, I don't think it was my writing, but everyone's saying that it was good. So That the art was amazing, and if you see the art in PTSD, same artist.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful paneling of his.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can't really miss
I gotta
out.
run, guys. I gotta go cook dinner. I got exactly like 45 minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you for coming out, hanging out
Yeah.
with that guy.
Thanks for having me on, and thanks for running the gauntlet to see to play the book for a round.
Yeah.
I know, and now we do have to seriously sit down and make that world. It'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We need some more cookies because those macaroons were.
Did you like those? What flavor did you get?
Good.
Which one did you get? Don't remember. They were just
Those
delicious.
little bluish green ones, little aqua ones.
You had pistachio.
Pistachio, man. Oh, I don't usually like pistachio, but that was great.
Thank you. Yeah. I think I have a few left. I was gonna sell them to the ladies in the neighborhood.
Some good cookies.
It's
You
Easter
didn't
time.
even sell any there.
Huh?
You didn't even sell any there.
No, I didn't. I just gave some to you, and I gave some to Marco, and Charles got some, and then I was like, "That's all right. No one's buying anything today." Anyway, I love you all.
No,
I love you.
no,
I
Vic,
love you.
you've got an echo. We're all fine.
I will see you guys. Well, I'll see Paul. I'll see you around, and then Pops and Max. I will see you on Friday for D&D.
Yep. Peace out.
Yes, you
Catch you
will.
later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So go check out Path of the Pale Rider. Go check out Prelude to Aurora. Go sign up right now for Human Hunters 3 because tomorrow it goes live.
Yep.
All kinds of
Great
cool stuff
stuff out
going
there.
on, man.
Pariah, Blood and Mud's out there, and Indiegogo. Make sure you go check that out. You know, I don't know. I don't got a link, but I know Doc's got links on his pages.
That one's really easy. I just type PA into my address bar, and that one comes right up for me. I don't even have to look for it. Boom, there it is.
There he is.
That quick, that one pops up. See, I can do the same thing with Human Hunters and Prelude to Aurora and all that because they just come up really quick for me. Don't have to go looking all over.
Whoop, there it is.
Wait, there's a D&D campaign? Dude, we play D&D every Friday morning. Tomb of Annihilation. Max runs that one. We play Fallout Las Vegas every Friday evening. I think we're going to be late this week, though, Max, like midnight or something. But we're going to try to make up for missing last week. But we might go late for that one this week. But, the game streams are a blast. Now, we were talking to Laurie about building a campaign around her world. That's what we were talking about. It'd be really cool. What do you mean you're getting a new mic? Leave you alone. When you get a new mic, we leave you alone, Junior. When?
Don't get some trash mic either.
Yeah, and don't
Something
get no.
good.
Don't get that $10 Walmart mic, man. I mean,
Right. You're coming in all broken and stupid.
Paul, this is supposed to be your show, man.
Hey, we reached the hour mark. We're on overtime. I'm good. Besides, we got guests. We're talking campaigns. We're talking PTSD and Prelude to Aurora. Go back it today.
Yeah.
It's $20. Shipping don't count, dude. Shipping don't count. Oh shit, Max, drop your link or share your screen or something real quick. Do something.
Oh.
Show us something, man.
All right, hold on. Let me get my cursor here and I'll show the
Everybody
preview.
knows what Paul's got. It's all good. Go get that original art. Yep.
Yeah, I sold out of the advertising tiers.
There's going to be a Zach Spivey cover. You might want to get in on that. Yeah,
And Rich might have a cover up there in a week or so. So come back and check it out.
And then we have Human Hunters. Human Hunters 3. Human Hunters.
Campaign. Got some pages here.
Tomorrow night, people. Tomorrow night, 7:00.
Yep. Got all the pages. The girls are. This comic goes into what all the girls that have been kidnapped by the human traffickers have to go through, and it also shows the other half of the team putting together mounting a rescue while the girls try to escape. See if they can get out or if they have to be rescued. Then we got cover A by Mateus Duarte, the interior artist, right here. And there's a not safe for work version of that. There's Mariah Benez's cover. Elsie Fritas's cover. Cleo. Fabio Sumeo's cover, which is just amazing.
Wow, yeah.
I really dig it. There's Alfred Trujillo, Kara's husband. Trujillo.
Alfred. Good dude. Good dude.
Yep. I like Alfred. Then we got Fern Cord, the Mary Machine Gun artist. And then we got John Stinsman from Evangeline and Lady Pendragon. He did some Vampirella. He's doing covers for us. There's the Not Safe for Work Mateus Duarte cover.
Pow.
There's the Not Safe for Work Alfred Trujillo cover.
Pow, pow. Oh.
Then the John Stinsman cover. So we've got 3 Not Safe for Work covers this time around. And then when you buy you buy Not Safe for Work cover, you get all these prints for each $1,000 that we raise for the first $4,000, we release one of these prints.
Wow.
So there's our goth girl dressed like Wednesday Addams. And then we've got this was made in February, so we had the Cupid. You can get it on digital. We've got combo packs for all sorts of stuff. The add-ons, we've got our Atrocity Press calendar for 2023. We've got the full Human Hunters catch-up, so if you need to catch up with missing books you missed, you can grab those. You can grab all the Mary Machine Gun books, 1 through 4. You can get the 2 Ninja Bimbos books that we've released so far. Or you can get the Atrocity Press catch-up, which is everything we've released so far. Then our stretch goals, we've got trading cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we always do trading cards like that. Then we've got our bookmark, which has got Fabio's art on it. We've got our sticker, which is the Goth Girl Helena. And then our poker token that we always do every time with Cleo on it there, Christine on it this time. Comic book is done. It's completely 100% lettered, finished, ready to go. We just trying to get enough money to print it and ship it out.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
No, that's the shortened version of the title, Vic.
Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space is the
That's
full title.
The whole title. The Ninja Bimbos are just part of it.
Zombies from Deep Space are coming to get you.
Yeah. And
they are from deep space. It's a comet came and hit the ground and released this green gas and turned everyone into zombies.
I like zombies.
They're easy to kill. Until there's thousands of them. It's not so easy. So the girls in Ninja Bimbos issue 3, which comes out in May, the girls finally train in the art of the ninja, get to be badasses. instead of completely incompetent fighters, as you've seen in the last 2 issues.
But you got to remember, strippers got the moves.
Mm-hmm.
They got the agility.
Yep, and that gets displayed when they get to the dojo of the ninja master that's teaching them.
I've known a lot of strippers, and one of them was actually an MMA fighter back in the early days of MMA. Okay, when it was like indie circuits, you know. And she would fight during the day, and she would dance at
night. Big shiner on her eye.
She didn't get hit too much. She was pretty much a badass. And she was my friend. So
yeah, but it's shown when they go to the dojo of the ninja master that saves them. The students have been turned into zombies, and they end up fighting them, and they show off their agility there. So that works out pretty well. That's what talks her into teaching them the art of the ninja. The fact that they're agile and pretty quick and can do these different things. It's interesting. There's a reason for it all, and it all starts to unfold as the story arc comes to an end in another 3 issues. Should be a 5-book story arc.
And does this one? Do you plan on taking this one beyond the first arc?
Oh yeah, it'll keep going. We've got like 3 different arcs planned already.
Cool.
We've got another arc's already written, so we're good there. We're just waiting on getting stuff done.
All right, art. Look, we need to get Paul's book over the hump. $63 freaking dollars.
$63.
$63 for Prelude to Aurora to get to the funded plateau, and then he can move forward. So if you're watching this and the replay, or you're watching right now and you haven't checked this one out, go check it out. As you can tell, we have the saws working in the background again, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one, Paul. What do you think?
All right. Sounds good to me. We talked about a lot of good stuff. We had a great show. Yeah.
It's always fun to talk to Laurie.
Yeah. Laurie's always a trip. Getting to see Rich draw.
Yeah.
Always a great thing.
For sure. 100%.
All right. I'm going to play commercials. We're going to be out of here. Paul,
all right,
Max,
sweet.
Thanks, everybody.
Take it easy, brothers.
Peace.
Bye.
I'm a setting sun, but I'll never run. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I will stay and fight as long as I'm alive. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. Till I die. And kill till I die.
Revenge, the sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell.
Doesn't matter what you say or the action that you take. This is done without your will for the problem that you made. You're the night of the just out, the paranoid legions all around you. If the things you cannot change in the darkness that's inside you.
America's southern border has become a war zone. Human traffickers, drug smugglers, and terrorists flow across the Rio Grande with impunity, secure in the knowledge that no one will stop them. A distant federal government lectures Americans on their privilege while punishing overworked Border Patrol agents who were helpless to stem the tidal wave of invaders and determined migrants. Second-generation Cuban-American Marcos Zamora is a military vet, more patriotic than most Americans. No longer able to ignore the chaos at his doorstep, he acts. Joined by his best friend Gus, they hit the border every night, saving lives while stopping violent drug cartels and other opportunists. The government reacts with fury at Marcos' attempts to preserve American sovereignty, deploying the full might of their enforcement agencies. But Marcos understands that the only thing the rich and powerful fear is bad publicity, and he records every encounter. Whoever he is, this private American must be stopped. Illustrated by Richard Bonk and written by Eisner winner Mike Barron, Private American is his version of Captain America, and maybe a little Punisher, taking part in this ongoing, violent, and very real battle of good versus evil in the war for American sovereignty. Grab your copy at theprivateamerican.com.
We have a secure border, and that is a priority for our administration.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands are done.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals.